Welcome to Quick Rip. Big B here with ya. Hope you're doing well out there, fight fans. We're talking a little Knucklemania 3 because I just can't get it off my damn mind ever since it was announced at BKFC UK that Knucklemania is returning in 2023. Now, there's very limited details right now. Realistically, the only thing that we do have confirmed is that the event is going to take place in February. Other than that, I don't think we have a venue, an actual solid date, and of course, no matchups have been announced as of yet, but of course, we do expect those coming in the next several weeks. I'm sure BKFC behind the scenes is working hard at trying to get some of these fantastic fighters set for this humongous fucking card. Because I'm thinking like Knucklemania 2 was big. They're gonna want to outdo Knucklemania 2. I mean, that's kind of the predicament they've got themselves in, right? They did such a good job at the last one. What are they gonna do here to top that? One of the things they can do is stack the shit out of this card because they have such an amazing roster right now. Just realistically, I could go on and on and on with this list, but I have narrowed it down to, I believe, 6 or 7 fighters that I would personally like to see involved with Knucklemania 3 going down in February. Without further delay, let's get at this list in no particular order. One guy I would absolutely love to see in the squared circle at Knucklemania 3 would be Mike Perry. Now, Platinum's 2-0 right now with BKFC, of course, coming off that victory over MVP in August. Fantastic fucking scrap that was. Now, he is considered one of the promotion's biggest stars. Exciting fighter, big star. It would be an absolute crime not to have Mike Perry on Knucklemania 3. The next fighter I would like to see participate at Knucklemania 3 would be Chad Mendes. Now, Mendes is 1-0. We last saw him destroy Joshua Fames. I believe that was in February of this year. So it's been a while since we've seen Mendes. And David Feldman had stated recently that he was in talks with Mendes, trying to get a fight, trying to get something going for Mendes. So I'm seriously hoping that that fight offer is for February at Knucklemania 3. Now up next is Ben Rothwell. Big Ben, if there ever it was somebody that you need on Knucklemania card, it's fucking Big Ben. Now, Rothwell destroyed Bobo O'Bannon in his debut, the 1-0 in BKFC. Now, he did that. He destroyed O'Bannon in seconds, officially, whatever it was. Plus the 10 count is like 13, 14 seconds. But the fight was over in like 3 fucking seconds. Maybe even 2. So Rothwell, his debut couldn't have gone better. And fans have been very anxious to see what's next for him. And really wanting to see him back in that squared circle. Big Ben. He even stated himself that he is looking to come back in February, and he did mention the Knucklemania card is what he had his eye on. So there's a very, very high percent that we're going to see Ben Rothwell at Knucklemania 3. Another fighter I'd like to see participate at Knucklemania 3 is the one and only Lorenzo Hunt. 8-1 with BKFC. Now, Lorenzo Hunt's been on an absolute fucking tear lately, riding a 7-fight win streak, one that's seen victories over tough opponents like Joe Riggs. He beat Quentin Henry, Hector Lombard. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on here. Hunt is a killer, and it would be an absolute shame to not have him booked for Knucklemania 3. Yet another fighter I'd like to see taking part in the Knucklemania 3 festivities would be Mike Richmond. Now, he's 4-0 with BKFC. Another fighter that's been on fire here, 4 in a row, highly ranked at middleweight and light heavyweight. And the kicker here, folks, is that he came out on social media, I believe it's just last week, stating basically calling out Lorenzo Hunt. So we could kill two birds with one stone there, have Mike Richmond versus Lorenzo Hunt. I can't remember. I believe Richmond might have been calling him out at light heavyweight even. So fucking book it. Fucking book it. The violence that will ensue in that scrap will be absolutely beautiful. And the job is done for you. I mean, Richmond already called him out. Let's get it done, BKFC. Someone else I would like to see at Knucklemania 3 would be Paige Van Zandt. Yes, Paige Van Zandt. Now, she is 0-2 with BKFC. And even though she is yet to taste victory inside the squared circle, she's still a desirable fight for many. Just her name alone, right? Get a win over Paige Van Zandt on your record, and it's just something that looks good, right? Now, from what I understand, Paige Van Zandt has one fight left on her contract, and she was supposed to fight, I believe, Trissa Sagala back in October in the UK. That was on the MVP Mike Perry card. And I don't know, craziness ensued there. There was a bunch of theories going around as to why she was pulled, but she was pulled less than a week before the fight. Weird stuff. And she hasn't fought since. They said they rescheduled it, but there was no... Sagala ended up facing Britton Hart and getting diced up there. So I knew there was no way that fight was going to happen. So what better place to fight out your last one on your contract than Knucklemania 3? And Paige Van Zandt's kind of a Knucklemania staple. Another person I'd like to see at Knucklemania 3 would be Greg Hardy. Yes. Now, he's yet to debut with BKFC, but hey, what better fucking place to do it than the biggest card of the year? Hardy went 7-5 in his MMA career before recently turning to boxing, actually. He's won his first 2 pro boxing matches as he prepares to shed the gloves. Now, Hardy's style and power may be a good match for BKFC. And like I say, what better stage to debut that talent than at Knucklemania 3? So there you have it. There's my list of the top fighters that I would like to see participate at Knucklemania 3. As I stated, I could go on forever. There's so many because BKFC has grown their roster so much that it's just incredible. And I know I'm missing some. I mean, you got Dat Nguyen, haven't seen him for a while. You've got Todd Duffy, who's recently signed with the BKFC. No word on when his debut is going to be. February seems kind of quick, but you never know. And then you've got Britton Hart, Trissa Sagala. The list is fucking endless. Dodson. I don't know if Dodson's still doing the bare knuckle or what he's up to these days, but there's another name that could be a possibility. So many possibilities for so many great scraps at Knucklemania 3. I can't wait to see what Feldman and the people over at BKFC put together in the end here. Did I miss your favorite fighter? Anybody else you would add in there, take out? Let me know down in the comments. While you're there, give me a thumbs up. Let's get this video fucking rocking. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay up to date. Everything BKFC, UFC, MMA. We got it all here at Bulls, Beers, and Brawls. Till next time, everybody. Take care and peace.